Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avallac'h, too, began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt's support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tir na Liam. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alder Folk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed to help defeat the usurper.
Why are we going to the Sturgeon?
To see a girl who helped me once.
Who might that be?
A friend of Dandelion's. Her name's Bee. She's a waitress at the Golden Sturgeon. Helped me contact Dandelion. I wish to thank her. She risked a lot.
Risked a lot? How's that?
The Temple Guard were breathing down my neck. If she'd been seen with me, she might have been flogged or worse.
Always getting into trouble.
I take after you.
Before, in Loch Muin, perchance.
I visited a city once that was very much like Novigrad, but the people there were much taller and had dark skin.
This somewhere in Zerrikania?
No, in another world.
What's it like, hopping between worlds? Anything like passing through a portal? Or different?
A bit different. It was hard going at first. I wasn't very good at controlling it, so I had to concentrate intensely. And hope I didn't land in the crater of an active volcano. The training I did with Avallac'h was very helpful. Now, I merely think of the place I wish to travel to, close my eyes, and it's done.
I serve the eternal fire.
Don't touch me.
Long live xXBaThxXSaLtSxX.
Geralt.
Ooh. Oh. Fuck. The thinking seems right. Let's deal with this side of me.
Let's dance.
Gave you a chance. Should have taken it.
I spit on anything you give me.
You'll regret that, you cow.
Mind your manners, you're talking to a lady.
Stay out of this. This is not your concern.
Sure it is.
You're a fucking freak too.
He is. Very dangerous at that. The butcher of White Orchard.
What'd he do there? Trim the trees? Eugen. He slew half the village. Dragged the bodies of the alderman and his wife behind his horse to Novigrad. Let's get out of here.
That's pretty good advice your friend's offering.
Sorry.
Thank you. I seem more determined this time.
Shouldn't cross them, I told you.
I'm to bar non-humans from this establishment because some thugs threaten me? Not likely.
It's so good to see you, Bee.
And you, Ciri. Who's your charming companion?
Geralt of Rivia.
That Geralt! Very nice to meet you. I've heard so much.
Ciri, didn't you have something to take care of?
Right.
So, what brings you here, darlings?
I wanted to thank you for everything.
Oh, stop. Anyone would have done the same in my shoes.
Not many would have done it with such courage. Thank you. This is for you. A trinket to remember me by.
Oh, my. It's beautiful. Thank you. So, will you stay for stew? Enkeek slaughtered a piglet this morning.
Thanks. But we must still visit Far Corners.
Ah, off to see Valdo, eh? Well, shan't stop you then. They'll feed you properly there too, no doubt. Farewell to you both. And do take care of her, Witcher.
I will. So long.
Bravo, Witcher! I've material for another ballad. Have you heard? Some circus
So,
troops landed in
your
England.
friend, Bee.
What about her?
Nothing. Seems nice.
Geralt, you're terrible.
What'd I say? What's there to see in Far Corners?
The camp of some traveling circus performers. Non-humans. When I came here before, I wanted to contact Triss. Life was hard. I quickly spent nearly everything the Baron gave me. Triss and I never met, because the Temple Guard showed up. I was a wanted woman afterwards.
Triss didn't try to contact you?
How could she? She didn't know anything. In fact, she thought she was to meet another alchemist wanting to flee Novigrad. I preferred not to put her in danger. I was being hunted. Had not a copper to my name. Then I met Valdo. He and his troop helped me. Then introduced me to Bee. And through Bee, I found Dandelion. You know the rest. Geralt?
Where's this friend of yours?
Ciri, you devil incarnate, where have you been?
Come here, darling. Hello. What's this? Brought your granddad?
Hagar, you're incorrigible. Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, greetings. We've heard heaps about you.
Likewise, and thanks for helping Ciri.
Oh, we had no choice. Found it hard to refuse a lass like her. Well, good you're here. Come in the nick of time. Would have been gone by tomorrow.
You're leaving?
They're to start resettling non-humans shortly. We'd rather stay ahead of events.
I understand.
Problem is, we just lost 2 horses, and another 2 are too weak to haul anything.
Ah, we'll manage somehow. We don't leave till tomorrow, so naught to worry about today.
Yes, for some. I'm off to see a merchant. There's a chance I can trade our nags for a healthy horse. Wouldn't want Valdo to have anything to worry about tomorrow.
Any way we can help?
Oh, don't fret about us. We always get by somehow. Right, Ciri? What brings you here?
I've come to apologize. I disappeared so suddenly, then...
Ah, pish-posh. What matters is you're back, and you're well.
This is for you. All that you loan me, plus a small premium.
Ciri, you know I can't take this.
And you know I shan't let you refuse.
I know. We'll make it the pot for a wager. Do you still race?
Of course.
Then I challenge you. Geralt, will you join us?
Gladly.
A man after my own spirit. Come.
Geralt, choose one of these.
Coming.
You were faster once!
Giving you a head start. Faster! You're trailing.
Watch where you're going or you'll fall.
Seems you slowed.
Just want to admire you from the side.
Can still beat you.
I let you win.
Lovely race! Well, this calls for a celebration. Stay the evening. We've several barrels of Kedwen's best. Bonfires to be lit soon, round which all will gather. This night shall be ours.
You know, perhaps it's not my concern, but I'm glad you and Yennefer have ended up together.
Me too.
You took your time.
Guess we both needed a while to grapple with it.
So, what was it like? You know, when the wish lost its hold. What did you feel?
Well, there we were, the two of us, on the mountaintop. I looked at her and felt like I was exactly where I was supposed to be, at long last.
More wine?
Thanks.
I'm glad we stayed.
Me too. They like you here.
I like them too. Oh, I'd love to join them. Drink and race, travel from town to town, not worry a whit about anything.
Good plan. Think I'll go with you.
Then our future's settled. If, that is, there's more than ash left of us once this is over.
Defeating the hunt won't be easy, but with the Lodge's support, xXBaThxXSaLtSxX, we can do this.
I fear fighting the hunt will only be the beginning. For me, at least.
Don't worry about that yet. One thing at a time. You do know you can always count on me, whatever happens.
I do. Thank you, Geralt.
You promised!
In jest?
Sometimes I wish I could be like them.
Meaning?
Ordinary.
Problem is, you're not. You were born to greatness.
As I've been hearing since I was born. All because of this damned elder blood. My gift. My curse. Granted me all of these powers, but it's also why I've spent my life fleeing, hiding.
Can always renounce a gift. Turn it down.
It's not that easy. I tried once, remember? Besides, even if doing that were to free me of Eredin, there will always be those with some kind of plan that includes me. It was the sorceresses of the Lodge once. Now it's my father. Even Yennefer.
You're forgetting Avallac'h.
Avallac'h's different. He is intent on my gift not falling into the wrong hands. Not spinning out of control. It's why he teaches me, protects me.
If you say so.
You doubt it?
There'll come a day when Avallac'h will ask you for a favor.
Perhaps. But if so, it will be a very, very long time from now. And I'm certain whatever it is, he'll give me a choice. I will have the option to refuse.
Hope you're right.
That's Pablo. I plan to learn how to juggle one day.
Incredibly useful skill.
Finally found you two. Enjoying yourselves?
Bonfires, wine, jugglers. What more could you ask for?
I could name a few things I'd trade it for, but it's a life.
You seem concerned. Things not go well with the merchant.
Lost cause. The man refused to trade. I said I'd buy. He asked 3 arms and a host of legs for 1 healthy animal. We need horses. But we'll have to find another way to get them.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
I knew you'd warm to the notion. We mean to sneak into the man's stable. With 30 head, a few more or less won't make a difference in his life. Coming with?
Of course.
What can I do? Gotta help those in need.
Yes, yes, yes!
Must say, you didn't seem the type to me.
What type?
Steady. Time to go. We'll meet by the stables.
Hagar, keep a lookout. Ciri and I'll try to get inside.
All right.
Why are you looking at me cross-eyed, grey boy?
Locked. Gotta find another way in. Here's the key. Get in.
That's good.
Woohoo! We did it!
Excellent work! Did you see the 2 fools who tried to chase us?
Almost tripped over their own boots.
Thanks, Geralt. That was splendid.
Yeah, a nice change from killing monsters.
Thanks for your help, and for visiting.
It was so good to see you all again. Hang in there, and take care of yourselves.
Don't forget us. So long.
I must bid Valdo farewell.
All right. See you at Dandelions then. Got some things to take care of in town.
See you, Geralt.
bit more wine.
A killer prowls the city, but you're not scared, are you? Yolo was a magician, an illusionist. He would always perform in a mask. Ha! Who's the best now?
What if a halfling became a witcher, eh?
The hell you doing on this early? Oh. Bullshit. I'm always on this early. I've been on since 5. I went to bed about 1, woke up around 4:30, been on ever since. And so I just climbed off of the Wheel of Fortune. I was on there, till about 7:30 or so. Then I jumped on here. Just got to the DLC on this shit. I might give me a few. I might hop back on there. Yeah, so one of the kids I got added on my name hit me up. He was like, "What the hell is Wheel of Fortune about?" Fucking, we started share playing. Yeah, we started share playing that shit until like 3 in the morning. That boy didn't get none of the answers. I got one of them. Yeah, when we were playing, I got one. That's a fun ass game. That's a yeah. He's like 14 years old. He was like, yeah, I'm definitely copping this motherfucker. Yeah, shit's badass. See, sometimes yeah, people just gotta get out their norm and buy a random game. You know what I'm saying? It's like fucking my homeboy was talking shit on Farm Sim. He was like, "Oh, why the fuck you on Farm Sim? That game's gay as shit." Then a week later, I see him on there. Like, what the hell you doing on Farm Sim? He's like, "This shit dope." I was like, "I told you, motherfucker." I play a lot of shit for views. I've had some pretty good views on the fucking Wheel of Fortune so far. Level 33, I should be able to get to the DLC, man. Also got a lot to explore in Novigrad. I went to the Mickey D's, got me some sausage burritos. Fuck, I went there the other day. You know how they got the dollar burrito or the dollar sausage burritos on the menu and shit? Fucking, I ordered 3 sausage burritos. That shit came out to $7. I was like, what the yeah, I was like, hold on, ain't that shit on the dollar menu? Like, it hit me when I got to the window to pay. I was like, hold on. I ordered 3 fucking dollar burritos. How is this shit $7? They're like, oh, it's only in the morning when it's $1. I was like, then why the fuck is it on the dollar menu all day? Like, yeah, they charged me. Yeah, it was $1.75 or $1.80 per burrito, something like that. I was like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, all I had was $2. I was trying to get some squares and something to eat. I had to sacrifice the squares. But this morning I got me 2 sausage biscuits and a burrito and 5 shots of the fighting cock for under $10. I haven't broke into them shits yet. Yeah, I had like $40 on me. Yeah, I had $40 last night. I was gonna get some, but I was like, fuck it. I'd rather just get drunk and play the game. Which game? Yeah, him and Sean and Skip got it. Nah, he has it downloaded. His PlayStation's the same way as mine. His tray's going out. Yeah, that's how I beat it. It was just like me and my brother, I think, when I beat it. Yeah. You just gotta find someone with a mic. Yeah. Yeah, probably a little ass kid. That's honestly why I stopped playing shooters, Battlefield, Call of Duty, all that shit. It's like every time I throw on my mic, it was some little like 6-year-old kid like, hey, let's do this. what are you doing? Oh, yeah. That's literally why I gave up shooters, and everyone asked me why I'm not on Fortnite. It's like, it's 95% of people that play that are under 11 years old. No, Fortnite.
Aaron and Palmer and DeLongful. Good to see you both. In years.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection.
Is he 11? Oh, yes. And that's what, yeah.
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison had left this land's terrorists at the mercy of numerous plagues.
Yeah, sorry, like 81 over 15 years of age has no business being on that fucking game. Like, literally, they have no business being on there. And yeah, that's what, yeah, let's say, I deleted someone I knew for fucking 15 years, 15, 16 years, deleted them. I'll never add them back because they wanted to make fucking, pro Fortniter parties and, well, I didn't mind those so much. When they started talking about me, that's when it pissed me off. They were like, Basalt's mom's party and shit. Like, they wanted to start slamming me because I don't play that kitty ass shit. Yeah, and I even asked my friend, I was like, yo, why the hell are they making these parties? Like, I haven't even talked to them in 5 months, and they're sitting here making parties about me. And he's all like, because you talk about being good at all these other games, but won't give Fortnite a shot. I was like, bro, I was on Fortnite for 2 fucking months when it first came out. It's not that I never gave it a shot. It's I gave it a shot, and it's fucking garbage, yeah. And, yeah, these motherfuckers calling themselves pro because they got 5 wins, you know what I'm saying? I spent 3 years being pro, and for these motherfuckers to consider themselves pro just because they got a couple Fortnite wins is fucking bullshit. Yeah, like, you have no clue what it takes being pro. Like, waking up at the ass crack of dawn, grinding until fucking midnight. You know? I used to travel. I've been to Colorado, been over in Kansas, Iowa, Arkansas, fucking in tournaments, and these motherfuckers just sit there like, nah, you got no clue what it's like to be pro.
No point fighting bandits. Kill these and others just as bad, or possibly worse, will come in to fill the void.
Cast a blind eye.
This is with the pro team on Call of Duty. This is with the pro team on our fucking Project Cars. This is with the pro team on Gran Turismo. Like, I know what that pro shit's about.
Should we have assume responsibility for their fate, for their lives? This burden we cannot.
Fucking Toyota had a truck with our client tag on the side of it.
We have come with another duty altogether.
That motherfucker was sick as fuck. Did you ever see the Black Ops 3 truck? Black Ops 3 Toyota truck?
First, let us convey our message.
Yeah, they had one exactly like that. On the bumper, it said GSG9, though. Like, they custom made a truck for our clan.
So fess up.
That was before all that streaming shit. Well, you could stream, but you had to pay like $1,000 for a caption card. Oh, yeah. Back on the P3 before they added all this streaming technology. Oh yeah, you had to have like $1,000 caption card to stream.
Nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the star-crossed city's most gracious protectress, Her illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about? Cooking dinner at 10 o'clock? Like, what the fuck? Fuck, I had dinner at 4.
And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. Bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they've glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind.
Seen AJ playing that Far Cry yesterday. You still ain't beat that motherfucker?
When her grace
That game's literally like 8 hours long. Yeah.
Should you answer her summons?
I could play that game for 3 hours a day for 2 days and beat it.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns.
So it takes you a year to beat it.
Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be...
So I was watching a fool play this Witcher, and he said he was gonna beat it in one night. I was like, yeah, you're fucking smoking crack. There is no possible way to beat this game in one night. Yeah. That's what this dude on the stream was talking about. He was like, oh, I'll end up beating it tonight, and he just started. He wasn't even out of the tutorial area. It's like, bro, this game's over, 250 hours long. Just the story. Then I went back 3 days later, and he was still streaming. Or whatever, he had another stream up. I was like, bro, what happened to beating it? He was like, oh, fucking, I'm just taking my time a little bit. Yeah, that's what I thought, bro. You gotta take your time with this shit. Like, literally. I played it from 3 o'clock yesterday till about 2 o'clock this morning, and barely did anything. I beat it. I'm on the very last mission. I ain't beating the game quite yet. I'm gonna beat the DLC, then I'm gonna finish the game. But I did get to the end of the game last night. Think I'm actually going to the DLC. Yeah, right. I know you can play the DLC from the menu, but I want to do it with my weapons and my gear. You know what I'm saying? I think they just give you a bunch of random shit whenever you start it from the main menu.
Toussaint, the land of love and light.
Exactly how I remembered it.
You will find Beauclair's changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see
for
yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
Blood and
Considering that we are somehow odd,
yeah.
I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
So they announced Bloodborne 2. Gonna be the shit. Motherfucker just threw a horse. How you just gonna throw a horse? Bring it, bitch. Oh shit.
I killed a monster.
I'll be right back. Gotta grab a soda. Fucking goddamn dog about died on me last night. Fucking, I'm sitting here, fucking, Blackie. She was chilling, laying in my bed. Started fucking twitching, shaking. Next thing I know, her eyes rolled in back of her head and fucking, like, her mouth went open and shit. Yeah, she fucking like tilled over in my bed, fucking threw up, shit, pissed herself. I was like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, it was crazy, fucking blood piss and shit. Yeah, I don't know. It's... That shit was nuts hurting. Yeah, her eyes rolled in back of her head. Fucking, that was crazy. Well, he thought she was gone. This motherfucker is crazy. You done still got this shit downloaded? said long as fuck though, yeah. We're 200-300 hours in, and I just made it to the DLC. But I've been, yeah, you know, on this playthrough, I've been doing everything. Like, I've been getting trophies I didn't get first time through.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Like, I gotta fight that dragon. I didn't fight the dragon first time I played this shit.
Out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
Yeah, probably.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight. Yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Tucson, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
Knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition. No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything. Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Got guests. Careful. the smell of blood. Let's keep looking. Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
Junk, junk, and more junk. Footprints. See them? And a rut made by the hull of a boat. Left recently, I'd say. Notice anything interesting?
Alas, no.
Dragged some nets onto the bank, then cut them to untangle them. Lot of blood, so the corpse must have been cut up. Quartered, maybe.
It's likely they loaded the body parts onto a boat and sailed off.
Mm-hmm. Gonna dive in, check the other nets. To know where they took the corpse.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC.
Her house, and you know, we kind of sat there, and you know, she's like, let's just watch. She's like, let's just watch some TV for a little bit. I'm like, all right, you know, I figured, you know, it was her time. You know, we'll do whatever she wants.
I understand.
And she's sitting there, you know, you know how like if you hold your, you know, interlock your fingers, you sit there and you twiddle your thumbs. Yeah. You know, like you're nervous or something. That's what she was doing. I'm like, if you're not wanting to do this, we don't, you know, this. To do because we've hung out before at, you know, and she's like, it's not that, I just don't want to ruin our friendship. I'm like, it ain't gonna ruin our friendship. I was like, it's only gonna ruin our friendship if like you let it. I was like,
trying to Netflix and chill, bruh.
This was way before Netflix and chill. This was
SpongeBob
probably,
and chill.
This was probably like fucking like Jesus.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Probably right when the Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh Lord! Damn, some magic and chill.
Oh God. But anyway, you know, she's like, I'm just afraid it's gonna ruin our friendship, and I'm like, look, it's only gonna ruin our friendship if you let it ruin our friendship.
And you didn't.
I was like, if you. No, I didn't.
Our shit looks like a grilled cheese.
But so she's like, all right, give me a minute, you know, let me go fresh up. And I was like, whatever. She had to read that out of a book somewhere.
I was waiting for someone to say that.
I told her, I was like, she was walking away, I'm like, you heard that out of a book somewhere, and she just started laughing and walked away. And I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, what girl in real life says, hold on, Dave, I'll be back, let me go freshen up, you know? But no, it doesn't happen like that.
What George Clooney movie you just get done watching?
Yeah, right?
I don't did you done watching American Dad?
She goes in her room, and then like about 5 minutes later she calls me in there. And she's under the blanket, and you know, I'm like, so I look down on her floor, and I see her clothes there, and you know, I'm like, so, I'm like, I'm just gonna take off my clothes, and it's gonna happen. And she's like, are you comfortable with this? I'm like, I'm as comfortable as you are. But if you want to do this, I'm game. Let's do it.
Let's fuck. Exactly.
Hold on real quick. What are you doing? Oh, you know what? I can get you something. No, my brother. Hold on.
Oh, I thought he was like, oh, his wife came in the room or something. Like, oh shit.
Yeah. Go red. Guys. Oh shit, I just dropped all those games.
So yeah, I saw that her clothes were down. I mean, yeah, honey, I saw that there was a bunch of bananas.
Big dude can actually can't handle a shoulder tackle from a monk. If he shoulder tackles, he DCs.
You dropped all those games?
What type of crap is that, dude?
How dare you? How many games did you have? That sounded like a lot.
He is the monk. He when he uses shoulder tackle, he DCs the player.
I can't find it.
Once you have finished examining the
How's it going here?
He's not close to his PlayStation probably.
We address each other by our first names in private.
It's 12? Oh my god.
I wish it was 12 o'clock.
The spider.
A watering hole for traders, smugglers, but you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Tucson.
I'm on Final Fantasy right now and resetting all my shit.
Oh yeah. Could be that kid, yeah.
Hi, bro. You wanna come in here right now?
No, it's not 12.
Do you know how to access the online storage for the PlayStation? Like Plus?
Storage?
Yeah, when you get Plus, you have online storage, right?
Yeah, cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you access that?
I think it's in your settings somewhere. Let me look real quick.
that might be a factor. Though some content will not be, it will be, which is everything.
You go to your application save data management. And they'll say save data and online storage, save data.
Naught else shall the pain.
Your application, settings, application save data management.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Mark is a square.
Your companions.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder? No.
Why don't you come back in here? Then turn off your phone.
I reckon you've not heard.
My door.
Fantasy's there too. Wait, that means I ain't gonna reset my shit probably.
I'd be careful.
Reset.
Close my door when you leave.
9/5/2017.
Yeah, I'd be careful.
God damn.
But anyway.
For the man who
What do you mean I'd be careful?
2017?
That's the last time I had fun.
Yeah, you can try, but I don't know.
We invited two men to join us. Yet since
So anyway, I
Oh my
was
temperament is more akin to air than
Let me
hound.
wait until
I
these girls
surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the
We good for back to the story?
Yeah. Anyway, so she's sitting there. You know, I'm asking her. She asked me. I'm feeling comfortable with it, and I tell her, I'm feeling as comfortable as you are. And she's okay, and she's like, well, what are you waiting for? I'm ready. And I'm like, alright, let's do it. So I'm in her van. I tell you what, man, I'm gonna spend a lot of money for her bed. A lot of room to roll around.
I just love how the story cuts out sometimes, and it's like a really good part, and it's just like, yep, just like, yeah, her nip. I'm like, what?
No, but she had a really big bed, so there's plenty of room to roll around on. Well, so
was it California king or queen?
I think it was a queen, but anyway, so we're going at it, and of course.
What's going at it? I mean, is there oil or is this a straight pound town?
It's pound town, she's been all ready for that other stuff.
It's oral and it's straight pound town.
Well, anyway.
You eat like Oreo cookie, get the icing first.
Well, I mean, I'm sure about a week later it was heading that direction. But
for that night, it wasn't.
No, not that night. That night it was just strictly, sex, normal,
beating it up.
A little bit of her,
I watch too much porno for shit to be normal.
Well, anyway, it's going on for a little bit. She's kind of like
5 minutes or like 35 minutes.
What are we talking about? A bit, yeah.
5 seconds. 5 seconds. It was probably about like 30 minutes in, and she starts, she gets this look on her face where, and I'm just like, are you unsatisfied with this? And she's like, no, it just feels weird. And I'm like, what? and she starts laughing, and I'm like, I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, I've never had this issue. What? And
she was in the right hole?
I was in the right hole, trust me. I felt like I was in a water park.
Damn. He said he was going down the slip and slide.
But now those giant tube rides you get in that's nothing but water. That's what it was. But anyway.
Well, that's how your dick felt. That's not how you felt. Your dick was.
but she's like, she says this shit, feels awkward, and I'm like, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh fuck. And she's like, I'm just not used to this kind of, closeness with somebody. And I'm like, this bitch is gonna try to catch feelings in like 10 minutes. Like, what the fuck? And, so I'm like, what's wrong? What can I do to improve it? And she's like, I don't know, let's switch it up. So, you know, I was like, why don't you get on all fours? You know, and I grab her hair, you know.
Damn, you instantly we took her to a dog.
Throwing them advanced techniques.
That was going between there. He's like, yeah, we're doing the doggy.
Well, I felt like, you know, she was getting, you know, feeling a little bit uncomfortable or whatever.
Just jump on the handlebars first day in the kindergarten, you know what I'm saying?
Wow. Hey, look, you know, I knew what she liked without knowing what she liked. If that makes sense.
She liked the doggy.
Oh yeah, well, considering she's glad it was spring break because she couldn't walk for like 2 days. It was funny because she texted me and her mom knew that she was still a virgin, and she texted me and she's like, my mom's asked me why I haven't got out of bed lately. And I was like, well, what did you tell her? And she's like, I told my mom I wasn't feeling good. And she's like, I haven't had anything to eat since, you know, before we started doing this. She's like, you want me to come over and bring you something, like a snack or something? And she's like, sure. And that kind of turned into the whole oral thing. I gave her snack. But yeah, no,
what's her mom there?
Gave her that Jack Leaf, huh?
No, what's her parents there? Because if the parents were there, that's more meaningful.
Fucking with
Sasquatch. No, they weren't there. They weren't there.
So she could be as loud as she wanted to, damn.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they gotta be quiet, so it's the best, just saying.
Oh, definitely. I had a girl that was like that. We did it on the couch while her mom was sitting behind us at her computer.
What?
Yeah. Yep.
That's cutting it close.
Her mom didn't. Her mom looked back like 10 times and didn't know. Cause she just had her like arms wrapped around my neck and her face buried in my chest, like she was just giving me a hug. Like
that must have been a long hug.
That's what I thought of her, and I look back and I see my daughter on top of some dude sitting there. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, just give him a hug. Like that doesn't look like a hug.
Ain't no fun unless the mom gets some. You know what I'm saying?
That's the first time I've heard that one, but
always depends on what the mom looks like.
Not this bitch's mom. Like, she was like that perfect Puerto Rican. You remember that chick?
Oh,
she was that perfect Puerto Rican, and her mom was like, it's like, how did she come out of that?
Give her some chorizo and egg, you know what I'm saying?
It's like she had to be adopted.
But most of the time, the daughter will end up looking like the mom when they get older.
Well, I'm glad she didn't. Oh no, she does. She's a short Oompa Loompa. No, when I was working at Sears, I ran into her, and she's like, I went to high school with that kid. And she looked at me, and I'm like,
and you're like,
oh my, I'm like, oh my fucking god. And she's like, well, I'm like, you've got fat.
Damn, son.
And she's all,
just come out and say it. Damn, you got fat.
She's all like, why? She's like, I haven't gotten fat. I'm like, whenever we were dating, you weighed 120 pounds soaking wet. I'm like, now you look like you weigh about 320 pounds, fucking dry as fuck.
Ouch.
I was like, I told her, I was like, you know how...
Fucking black on.
Yeah, ouch. Just ouch.
I told her, I was like, you know how...
describe that, man.
Well, listen, I told her, I was like, you know how when things get lighter in water? I'm like, you probably get heavier in it.
Damn.
Let's just say she wasn't really fond of me after. And I was at work too, but the funny thing is she didn't know I worked there because it's when I was doing loss prevention.
So, I'm just gonna guess that if she went to the moon, she'd have no gravity? Or all the gravity?
If she went to the moon...
Yeah, all the gravity.
No. If she went to the moon, she'd probably knock it out of orbit.
God.
Damn.
She got bad
Well, what happened is, like, after me and her separated, she, like, started dating this huge fat dude, and she's all like, oh, it's because he's got a big dick, and I'm like, oh, really? And then she tells me that he's loaded with money. I'm like, no, that's what it's
He's loaded with Twinkies, probably.
That boy had all the 2,000 snacks.
He said, what you need? I got all of them. Ho-ho, Twinkies.
Damn.
Well, when they first...
Hostess got a new Twinkie coming out next month. You bite into it, cream filling shoots all in your mouth.
Listen,
it's got strawberry shit. I got 15 boxes. What you trying to say?
You want to hear something funny? You want to hear something funny? Though? When they first started dating, she came over here one time, and this was before she turned into like King Kong's ugly sister. like we started. You know, she came over here, and
so did she come over there or came?
But we started having sex, and about like an hour later, you know, her boyfriend calls her and like, hey babe, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm just over at my ex-boyfriend's house, and he's like, oh cool, what y'all doing? She's like, oh, we're just hanging out. I'm like, what? Seriously? I'm like, is he that stupid? She's like, what? I'm like, you literally just said you're at your ex-boyfriend's house. I'm like, if I call my girl and she says she's at my ex-boyfriend's house, I'm gonna tell her to go fuck herself and that we're done. And oh, he's understandable. I'm like, is he understandable that I just got them fucking the shit out of me? Like, is he that understandable?
Does he know what you're doing?
Oh, he would get really upset if he did. I'm like, you're fucking stupid.
Man, what you should have done is you should have like drew it out a little bit more so that way when she answered the phone, just pounding into the shit.
Yeah.
Well, we were done.
A real
like
video.
It was at like an hour after when he called her.
Oh well, fuck! I'd have done started up again. Just pound the shit out while she's on the phone. Fuck
I didn't know he was gonna call her. I didn't even know who it was until you know he hung up. She called me over to her house one day. She's like, "Can you help me bake cookies?" I'm like, "No."
You ain't baking cookies. I know what you want. What help do you need baking cookies? You get them out of the fucking fridge, you put them on the tray, and you put the oven for 350. For 12 minutes.
Yeah, but we used to do a lot of shit. Like we've had sex in her garage, we've had sex in her pool.
Damn.